know that term DIY, the do it yourself. See, there's a reason why they call them professions, right? You got your plumbers, you got your electricians, you got your HVAC, you got your roofers, you got painters. Painters, okay? These guys do it for 20, 30 years, and they can cut your time into thirds, bud. And that's the reason why they charge 3 times the labor, because they are professional, and they're faster, and they're better. And why in the hell did my cheap ass think that it was going to be a better idea to do this myself? I don't know. It's fucking dumb. Day 3, we got all the shingles on the roof. They were delivered yesterday. I got some fascia that'll be here in a couple hours, hopefully. And I'm about to start bamping all these fascia boards off that are rotten. A lot of them are good shape. They were replaced about 10 years ago. And the stupid forgot drip edge. And so it all rotted. So here's a prime example of the roof rotting. And then you can see my brilliant idea of going to Home Depot and picking up those plastic rain gutters. Don't ever do that. That was a bad idea. My pops warned me. Terrible idea. But yeah, it went all the way around, rotted and nasty. And so basically ended up, after careful examination, thinking I was going to save this or that. No, turns out it all had to go. Everywhere, all the way around the whole entire house. Without that drip edge, this just tanked. And yeah, here's me tearing it all down. It freaking sucks, but it had to happen. It looks terrible, and I hope you guys like the end result, because man, it was actually worth it in the end to tear it all down. So the entire front went on great until we started getting to the sides, and I started noticing a little bit of a problem when I got to the corners. None of the angles matched. None of them lined up. Ended up being where I had to sit up there, eyeball it, take the board up and down 4 or 5 times. Then I would get it. It was such a task because nothing matched. One would be 43 degrees, one would be 46, one would be 47. It was everywhere but where it needed to be. But it's all right. We got it done. It took a little longer than it should have, but nonetheless, it got done. And ignore the huge pile of shingles on the side of my house. My trailer could not take any more. It was sitting on the rims. There was like no tires under that trailer. They were so flat. It was insane. I'm not even looking forward to the bill it's going to cost to dump that at the dump. It's going to be insane. And then you got here poor Jacob up here pulling staples with a roofing knife. One by one. There was thousands of them left over. And while we're on the topic of Jacob, that guy told me to replace the fascia in front of the garage, and I didn't listen to him. And I totally freaking regret it, dude. I have like 2 pieces that I should have taken off. It did not look good. It has a seam almost in the center of the garage, which was so dumb. But, live and you learn, I guess. And here's the finished product. Looking fantastic. Morning. Today is day 3 or 4. Today's day 4. Good morning. Today is the one thing working for us here. Every time we do a job, it almost always ends up like this. Freaking beer cans everywhere I go. Everywhere on the property. You walk around. Oh, look, there's a couple over there in the garden. Oh, look, there's some in my pot. Never mind the backyard. They're everywhere. Freaking beer cans. That's the only way we can work. We got to keep it on with the beer cans. Yeah, I'm sure today, being a full weekend, that we're going to just fly right through them all, right? All the nails are out on this side, all the way down, ready to go. I got to beat in all the plywood nails because they worked themselves loose over the years, I guess. Well, they weren't put in good to begin with, one or the other. But it's supposed to be another 102-degree day today. So let's get it done before it gets hot. Yeah. For those of you who have never roofed a roof before, the main idea is that you start from the bottom and work your way up. Valleys are a little different. Start with the bottom, one lap, then work your way up the valley. Now, for those of you who have been doing this for 100 years, my apologies. I am not a professional roofer, and I don't want to pretend to be. Man, you guys are some kind of savages. Pretend to be loaded with confidence when we went up there to do our roof this morning, man. I wasn't. I was super nervous, couldn't sleep. I mean, I was sick to my stomach, thinking, you know what? I'm working on my house, bruh. Like, if this leaks, it's game over. But luckily for us, we have our family friend who came, gave some directions, some pointers before we got started, and it worked out great, man. Even working on this valley, that was all him, and I appreciate you, David. You're an amazing little dude, and I appreciate you. I think we'll be... No, you know what? Nope. No more. I'm gonna lap over that second inch right there. Keep them coming. The sombrero casts shade. Dude. Oh, there I am. So, yeah. It's almost 100 degrees again, which is not cool. It's not good for shingles. Not good to stand on shingles because it just tears them all up. So, the wife is making ceviche, which is awesome. And we're drinking beer, as we should. And then we'll get back up later on 6, maybe. I don't know. Try not to fall off the roof. That's the game plan, I think. Oh, damn, I'm getting dark again. Hold on. It's a wrap, boys and girls. We are done. 5 days. It's a wrap. Couldn't be any happier, if I'm being honest.
Longest 5 days of my life.
Longest 5 days of both our lives. But it saved us a ton of money, which was awesome. That was the whole point. But it came out sweet, dude. It came out sweet. All the way around. We did have a little bit of rain afterwards because this video is a few days past. We cleaned up everything. I cleaned up everything. And yeah, dude.
It's your house.
It is my house. You ain't lying about that. But yeah, dude, all the vents came out good, nice and clean. Ironically, he said they were black. That looks very brown to me. But yeah, who knows? What do I know? Valley came out sweet. Still have not emptied the trailer.
You guys see a video of 4.1? That means the roof leaked and we're redoing it.
Dude, I am legit scared. We had like 2 misfires, okay, because the nail gun was like on a hair trigger where we fired them off, and did fix those. That was super dumb, but it came out sweet.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Don't ask for a roof done. I am busy that day.
I probably want to
Cut that out.
Yeah, because they're gonna see the top of my shitty ass dirty trailer. Oh yeah, we're done. On to the next one, man. On to the next one. Not roof. No, next project. I don't know. We got to paint. We got to paint the whole damn house.
We got paint. We got insulation. A lot to do with no time.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We like to make a dollar out of a dime around here.
Join us for the next video. I'll be wearing a different shirt, I promise.
Oh, 90%. Whatever you do, next time you're thinking about being cheap and doing a roof yourself, I'd highly advise against it. I mean, it was cool saving money, but definitely not worth the work.
Not worth it.
Pay the money. Pay the money. I also want to say thank you to everybody who helped, man. All you guys. You guys are amazing. You know who you are, and I appreciate you. And you also know that one little flaco that didn't show up. You know who you are.